Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today I'm bringing you some Ekko Jinx gameplay. And the reason that Ekko Jinx makes sense in the current meta is because he has really good matchups against Fizz Samira and also against Jinx Bando City variants. So like Jinx Kennen or just Jinx by herself, like all those Bando City range decks can get beat up pretty easily by this Jinx Echo deck because they really cannot do much about the chrono break value once you're able to like sacrifice all your units and then just be able to rally right after. It's like they can't do anything about it, right? Because it's just too much aggression against them. So that's why this Echo Jinx deck makes sense. So if you're tired of losing against these aggressive decks, this is the deck that I recommend for you to counter. But anyways, it's a classic. There's not a lot that can be said about how Ekko Jinx works. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. And if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. I'll see you at the end for some mulligan tips. Enjoy. In this matchup, we're going against Norra and Neeko. But we have to beat them before the wording of the tribes comes down, huh? How crazy is it for us to keep this Jinx? I think a little bit too crazy, right? I think I want to... Okay, we ended up getting a little bit of a worse hand. I was going to say we want to get the early units so that we can level up the Echo first. Okay, our hand sucks. Our hand sucks. The fact that we have to play this draw border like this is not great for us, right? This is not ideal for us. You can use the Mystic to kill a unit that the opponent might go for, like for Neeko. Aside from that though, this is not ideal. I've run against Smiley a lot. I think like Smiley has been playing literally like just Nard Neeko for like weeks now. The hand is not getting better. The hand is definitely not getting better, huh? So, cat, yeah, sure. We'll block it here. We'll continue trading this, that's fine. Echo, I guess, and just get the... Alright, I guess this is a predict. That's something. That is something. I like the Pharaoh Presence. Cheap car, right? So we can go Echo and then have access to Quicksand if we need to. If the opponent goes for the Scowl, I guess we can always Mystic. Like, what if we take that? What if we take that and just play this Echo?
Easy to say with that Z drive of yours.
That way the opponent cannot attack with the Deck Hunter. Okay. Let's go Presence. Let's go another Presence. That will let me level up the Echo in combination with... So, in combination with the Clockland, that should be okay. Yeah, opponent's not gonna attack because obviously they don't want to run into the Echo. So we can go Pharaoh Presence first. Doesn't matter what we pick here. We just want to make sure that we get some nice value here. I like this Voice of the Risen, right? I think it's probably the best one. Makes my units actually be good blockers, especially into the fearsome units. We still have the Quicksand, which allows me to be able to deal with like Neeko and stuff later. Opponent might be looking to just buff their units here. So this Voice of the Risen should be good for us, right? So we'll go like this. We'll attack. Get the stuff here. Harsh Winds, alright, so we'll have to Quicksand, I guess. Yeah, we will have to Quicksand here just to not die. I didn't play around the Harsh Winds, right? So that's a good Harsh Winds from their side. Because not having that Quicksand is going to be a problem. I don't think any of these are Neeko. Like, I actually don't think... I guess this could be a Neeko, right? This could be the Neeko. The Fae. It was. Okay, so it was the Neeko, right? You give me the free predict. So you give me the free predict here. Guess we'll go like this. We'll go here, here, and here. And if I get the chrono break, you're just sad. So if I get the chrono break, I get all the units back. Otherwise, I guess we'll just commit for the Mystic and stuff. And I need to be able to stop there. Yeah, we don't get the chrono break, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm okay with skipping here.
All coming back to me now.
Because I'm so good. Right, so we're just gonna chrono break. And then we're gonna go Voice of the Risen. If opponent has another Harsh Winds, I do need to be careful about that.
We must tell our stories. Lest they
So if the
be
opponent has another Harsh Winds, I do need to be careful about that. So I'm actually debating not attacking here. Oh wait, wait a second. So they just tapped out of the Harsh Winds. So all we need to do is just attack like this. No need to attack with anything else until next turn, when we can potentially have another chrono break. I'll let the elusive go if it means killing the Nico. So now we can just open attack next turn, and we have 2 chances of finding the second chrono break. Okay, that's fine. You level up your Gnar. I kind of like the Clockland.
Oh, right. I remember this.
I like the Clockland, increase our odds of finding yet another chrono break. This lets me push some elusive damage. If we don't get the chrono break with the Clockland, I am gonna be a little bit more sad. With 7 mana, I guess the opponent could have access to just the chrono break. So we pick the chrono break now. And even if the opponent has another Harsh Winds, we're in a good position because we just chrono break one more time. So at this point, we're just going for the rally, right? Opponent obviously wants to keep the units alive. Because if they have a Warding of the Tribes, they want to play the Warding of the Tribes next turn. So we'll go like this. If it's an Entomb, that's a little bit more annoying. But we still just do the same thing with the chrono break and just force the opponent to have to block stuff. Like regardless, the opponent's gonna be forced to have to. Oh, it's just a stun. The problem with that stun is that it kills the Ekko, right? So because it kills the Ekko, it means that the Ekko comes back with the chrono break, and we're back in a great position to just kill them. There's a consideration the Mystic Shot here makes sense, but I think I'm gonna save the Mystic Shot to try to kill that Gnar. Yeah, so we just go like this. Obviously, the opponent has access to the Warning of the Tribes potentially. And here we go again. How do you defend the second one, right? How do you defend the second one? The second attack? So I like you have to block, right? So you have to block. You have a second wallop. I guess if they have a second wallop, they get to they actually have the second wallop. They just died to the burn, right? They just died to the double Mystic Burn, so there's no issue for us not to do anything here. Yeah, so they got the double Gnar Wallow, so they have the triple Gnar hand. Let's go Mystic 1 and then Mystic 2 next turn. And that should get us there. So even if you get your big, and then to add insult to injury, we end up with a Quicksand. So if it wasn't enough that we had the Mystic Shot burn, we end up with the Quicksand that will stop the Nico Scout attack, as well as the Overwhelm from the Gnar. So GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Viego and Norra. Okay, the Quicksand is good, I think, but maybe not this early. I like the Ancient Prep to start with, and then into Chronomancer, and just kind of go like this. I don't think I need to worry about Norra just yet. She is annoying, but not impossible to deal with. I think I just want to look for my Ekko. So we go Ancient Prep. There's our Ekko. Chronomancer to get another... Actually, we already have the Ekko level up because of the Scrying Sands and the second Chronomancer. I was going to say look for another Predict, but I don't think it's necessary. Auto Negation is not bad, because this deck is going to have Vengeance, right? I'll keep the Auto Negation. I might have to be a little bit careful here. Go like this. I'm gonna go Clockling first before we go for Ekko next turn. Like, I think I'm gonna go Clockling instead. Just so that I have an elusive blocker for the Norra eventually. And I can get the other predict anyways. I don't want to play the Ekko until I have the right negation available. We have the Mystic, so we can kill the Norra even if the opponent kills this Clockling. Alright. Cool. I like this attack. I like this attack. We can kill the Norra next turn, no matter what. We're gonna wait for her to attack before we kill her. I might be okay actually developing the Jinx first. I might be okay developing this Jinx first. Let's go like this. I want to kill this before Viego comes down. Glimpse, alright. So I think I am gonna develop this Jinx first and then Ekko second. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? I guess we'll eat up the Rolling Sands first, huh? We'll eat up the Rolling Sands first. Let's keep the Mystic. Let's just keep something cheap that we can play once we have the Jinx in the field. We'll go for the Ekko, have the Ekko level up, and then we'll be able to have Feral Presence or the Ekko Strike. We can protect the Ekko with the Rattle Negation. So we can protect the Ekko with the Rattle Negation. I wanted the Mystic as a way to kill a second Norra. And it's also cheaper than having a second Jinx in our hand, because then I get stuck with double Jinx and potentially not having anything that I want to just get excited on. With Ekko enabled, I think we should be in a good spot. Okay, I mean... I don't think I mind this. I mean, it is giving them a lot of value, but I don't think I mind this. I just have to be careful, I guess, against the Viego coming down so huge later. Okay, so that's why they did it, right? So they did it that way because of that. Let's go here. So that way we still get the hit. With 1 mana, there's nothing that the opponent can do to stop this Rattle Negation. I don't want to lose the mana. And that unit's going to die anyway. So I don't want to lose the mana because I feel like I need it. So we'll go here. There's that Chrono Break. The Voice of the Risen is really tempting though, so I kind of want to... Let's see if we can find something nice here. Quicksand? Let's go Clockling. Let's go Clockling. We have the Chrono Break, so I don't really care if we sacrifice our units here. Yeah, like if the opponent attacks with that guy, I think I'm fine with that. So we go like this. If the opponent attacks with the Hydrobind, then that's an easy Chrono Break. Okay, they don't go for it, which is smart. We can go Clockling. Oh, what a hit. What a hit, by the way, right? We can go Clockling. I guess we can have the Rattle Negation for 3. I don't mind that. The opponent goes for the Piercing Darkness. We let that go, right? We could also Rattle Negation. Because if we... The reason I want to let it go is because I know that if I go like this, I can get a Chrono Break anyways. This Jinx is never going to level up, by the way. Like, never going to level up. Why not sacrifice your miss? Oh, I get it. I get it. The problem here is that I'm just going to Chrono Break anyways. I understand, but I'm just going to Chrono Break regardless. So opponent did it so that I wouldn't have a way to get the stuff that I need, right? I'll give you the choice of killing the Jinx or killing the Ekko. I will Mystic Shot, whichever one you... Okay, so this is the worst block they could have done, because now I kill both. If they blocked the other way, I had a choice of saving Ekko or saving Jinx, not saving both. Which one are you gonna kill here? You're gonna kill the Jinx, not the Ekko that's giving us the free predicts, but the Jinx instead. Is the Jinx really that scary? I don't think I agree with that. I mean, I don't even have the Jinx leveled up. Now we will, right? Now we'll get her level up. Let's see if we can get a second Chrono Break. It's not a Chrono Break. I'll pick the cheapest thing so that we can get Jinx enable.
These are dark times.
Okay, sure. I mean, I'm gonna go here anyways. Ah, that's not a Chrono Break. I'll take the draw. I'll take the draw. Okay. So we play the second Jinx. And if the opponent tries to kill this Jinx, they get punished by the Rider Negation. And now we have leveled up Jinx. And we have the rockets coming down every single turn. So I'm in a good spot here. I'm feeling good. I am feeling good here, and the opponent knows what's coming, and that's the game. I think when they block the way they did last time through the game, especially if they had that mark of their IOs, they didn't play around us having another Mystic shot, so GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Jinx and Kennen, and this is the matchup that we want to see, right? So this is going to be a good counter matchup. With that said, I mean, our hand doesn't look too great to begin with. I want to get the Chronomancer. So we get the Chronomancer. The Ancient Prep is not bad. It means that we're going to take some damage here. But it should be good for later on as the game goes longer, right? So we can go Ancient Prep, Chronomancer, and then have two blockers for the next turn, as well as have the Mystic Shot as a backup. One of the blockers is at 2-3, so it's very difficult for the opponent to deal with that blocker. And eventually, once we get like our Ekko and stuff, the opponent's gonna have a hard time dealing with that. Yeah, so they get Kennen, that's cool. Let's take the Ekko. I think the Ekko is more important than the Jinx. So let's take the Ekko. We can level up the Ekko once we get more stuff. Oh, look at that. We also get the drop order. I want to skip. I want to skip this one. I want to look for Scrying Sands or Presence or any other one drop predict so that we can just level Ekko right away. Right, so we'll attack with the 2-3. We have a great blocker to the Kennen. When he has to discard something here, and that should be okay for us. The parts may hold. They discarded a parts may hold. Wow. So yeah, so we push 2 here, and this is what I'm talking about. That the opponent starts having a hard time. The Mecha Yodos are gonna be annoying to deal with for sure. We don't get a one cost predict, which is unfortunate, but we have another chance to predict into it.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
I want to have the Mystic Shot available in case I need it. Yeah, so the opponent goes for the Bouncer Bolt. So we just go like this, and the opponent has a pretty bad attack. That's that Presence, right? So the Presence lets me level up the Ekko. You can pull. I did forget that I could just pull the 1-3, huh? I did forget that I could just pull the 1-3, but that's fine. We'll go Ekko.
Never had luck, never needed it.
So we'll go Ekko, we'll predict, we still have the Mystic. At this point, we can start looking for like different things, right?
This is my future.
I kind of like the Scrying Sands, to be honest. I mean, we're gonna skip it anyways, right? We're gonna skip it anyways because we're gonna get the free draw here.
This is for Dawn.
So we're gonna skip it anyways, right? And if we find the Chrono Break right away, the opponent just loses the game because we can just chump block everything next turn and they just Chrono Break and go again. So in a way, I'm glad I did a Mystic Shot because again I wanted to level up this Ekko, right? Like I think having this Ekko leveled up and now having the Chrono Breaks on our deck are gonna be really difficult for the opponent to deal with. Just because we have so many ways to find that Chrono Break and be able to kind of swing back into the opponent. Now they could Mystic Shot their own stuff here, yeah. So they're gonna actually Mystic Shot their own unit, and even that is still fine. So even that's still fine because we still can get the access for next turn, right? We can even save the Ekko here with the Scrying Sands and force the opponent to have another portal removal. So now the opponent has to have another portal removal here, which is gonna have to be a blowback. Doesn't have the blowback, so I get the predict anyways. And we have 2 chances to find the Chrono Break. So we have 2 chances to find the Chrono Break. We missed it on the first one. Alright. We might as well just do like this and find it. Because it's so easy for them to have the way to kill this Ekko, right? Like, it's way too easy. So we can go close to the Risen.
All will become legends.
The opponent passes here. Do we ever pass back? They're trying to level up Jinx here. So they're trying to level up, they're trying to get the Jinx down. If this Ekko hits though, so if the opponent has Jinx plus blowback, they can stop the Ekko. Okay, so they're looking for the burn there. Okay, so they're looking for the way to kill this Ekko. Right, so I'm guessing they're looking for the way to kill this Ekko. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with everything, just get the trades now. We have the time trick in our hand, if necessary. So we do have the time trick in our hand. If the opponent commits a Mystic or a blowback here on the Ekko, I'm okay playing the Mystic to keep this girl alive. Otherwise, we'll just look. Opponent has to be worried about Rata Negation, which we don't have right now. Okay, so this is even better, because now we can just Mystic this. So now the opponent has to... Opponent's gonna lose 2 cannons. Okay, so we just win the game, right? By doing it that way, opponent loses 2 cannons. I guess if we don't get the Chrono Break here, and opponent gets Jinx next turn, it's gonna be a little bit annoying. So if we don't get the Chrono Break here, we have a 10% chance. Okay, we get the Chrono Break, we play the Chrono Break, and we win the game. And this is what makes this matchup so good. Like, the opponent has a really hard time dealing with Chrono Break. And by hard time, I mean like almost impossible to deal with. So jeez. In this matchup, we're going against Heimerdinger Jayce. So this should be a decent matchup for us, I would say. The Voice of the Risen is tempting. But I think I want to kind of level up Ekko first. I kind of go like a more early approach. These guys also protect me against the Scraptron. The Rata Negation is so good at protecting Ekko. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice board to start with. Thin out our deck and just gives us an extra 2 damage. I'll take it. I will take it. We have all 4 predicts that we need to level up Ekko. Yeah, so you go here. Is there anything that the opponent has that makes my attack awkward next turn? What if we keep this Ekko? What if we actually take the Ekko? I'm trying to see if there's anything that the opponent has that prevents my develop next turn. I don't think that there is, so I'm just gonna attack. I mean, I guess they could have the handler, right? They could have the handler. I don't want to deal with the handler, so let's just push 4 more damage. We go second Chronomancer. So they could have handler or they could have the French fries. Alright. The Voice of the Risen is really good. With the board that we have, the Voice of the Risen is just way too good. Yeah, opponent didn't have anything. I should have developed. That's an extra 2 damage I could have gotten. So we can go Chronomancer, have Ekko, and Rata Negation backup. And opponent just loses here. They actually have nothing that they can play, so we can go third Chronomancer, have Ekko, and have 4 mana. Yeah, Soul Harvest. I guess removal would have been a punish for me developing last turn, but at least I'm forcing the removal out. Let's go for the Feral Presence. I like the Feral Presence here as a cheap way to potentially predict into the Chrono Break. There's their Scrap Traction. This card is so good, by the way. Like, that spell is actually so good. The problem here is that the opponent just tapped out of the 6 mana, so how are they dealing with Ekko? Like, they actually can't, right? I guess they can Mystic Shot their own unit to prevent the time trick. They can Mystic Shot their own unit to prevent the time trick, but they're not beating the Mana Negation. So that's unfortunate for them. And this is not even a good blocker into any of my units. Oh, that's what they wanted to do. So now you can't even Mystic Shot your own stuff. You cannot even Mystic Shot your own stuff, right? Like, I'm gonna get the predict no matter what. You actually gonna take the hit from Ekko because you want to get the value from the value trades. So if we just get if we get the Chrono Break right here, you just lose, right? So if we get the Chrono Break here, opponent just loses. Let's go for the Mystic.
All coming back to me now.
Let's go here. There's that Chrono Break. Yeah, I mean, I might just do the Mystic. Okay, so okay, let's not get greedy, right? Let's not get greedy and not worry about anything that the opponent has here. We have the Chrono Break, so all we have to do is just play Voice of the Risen, and opponent just loses the game, right? Because we have Mana Negation plus Chrono Break next turn. So even if the opponent kills any of my units, it's fine, and we just open attack and we win the game. Okay. So they're gonna try to kill the Voice of the Risen. Right, so they're gonna try to kill the Voice of the Risen. We could just go ahead and kill one of their units, I guess. If the opponent kills the Voice of the Risen, then this Mystic Shot actually does more damage to phase. So let's assume that the opponent's gonna kill the Voice of the Risen with the second Mystic Shot. Then this unit's gonna become 1 damage, so killing the blocker doesn't really make sense. Then we just go ahead and attack with everything. Do we need to develop? I guess we do, right? I think I like going like this. We don't need to develop anything. We have the Chrono Break. Opponent kills the Voice of the Risen. We go a Chrono Break and attack again. Because these are all 1 health, even if the opponent kills the Voice of the Risen, they will still get hit over here. Yeah. So because we have both Chrono Break and Mana Negation, literally anything that the opponent here doesn't matter to us. So they can Vengeance this Ekko, right? And then we play Chrono Break. Opponent lost all their units. So I like the Chrono Break into Mana Negation play better than playing Mana Negation first. Do I even... This is fun. This is more fun. Playing the second Ekko and having double Ekko is more fun to me. Yeah, this one is more fun. Having double Ekko in the field is always a pleasure, right? We get double the time tricks. And that's game. GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Norra and Senna. Why not Veigar instead of Senna? Like, what is Senna giving you that Veigar wouldn't give you? I don't know that I like that. I think I definitely, if I'm gonna play Norra with Shadow House, I think definitely Veigar. I guess the Senna makes some of your stuff fast speed, right? Like, huh? That's weird. That's weird. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. We just need to get Ekko, and then the Voice of the Risen is gonna be a problem for the opponent. Let's see. It is a control deck, so it is a little bit worrisome. Like, just how much damage they can mitigate. As much as I like this Mana Negation, I think anything here is not good for us. I think I like the skip. I want to get my Jinx or my Ekko over any of the stuff that we saw there, right? So we do have 3 more predicts to get to a position. Quicksand is not bad, I guess. Yeah, Quicksand is not bad. Let's just pick the Scrying Sand.
We're sure to save Ikathia.
I might actually go for the Serum Pearl Precincts here. I think we definitely have to start getting something. Also, I don't hate getting another drop border, right? Yeah, let's go here. Okay, let's the Ekko. Let them take the block. I think I'm okay with them taking this block here. Because no matter what, they can block this attack anytime. We are gonna be leveling up the Ekko. However, do we just want to throw the Ekko down right away and lose to a haste spike? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we don't care. Two portals. Portals, yeah, sure. We'll go like this. Just push 4 damage. If you want to give that to me, that's okay. I don't want to play the Voice of the Risen until after we have Ekko leveled up. Just because I don't want her to die to a Soul Harvest, right? So, I don't think it's correct for us to play her now. Opponent could still have a haste spike, and I don't like the idea of a haste spike killing my Ekko. Let's make sure that we're killing this Norra. I kind of don't want to deal. I don't want to deal with this Norra getting value, right? At this point, it's probably correct for us to just level up this Ekko right now. Oh, okay, cool. So we get to level up Ekko anyways. Do we get to level up Ekko anyways here?
I love it when things converge like that.
I do have Battle Negation to save Ekko against a Vengeance. Today is a catalog deck, that's why they're playing Senna instead of Veigar. So we can go here. I don't want to tap out a Battle Negation, so that's why I don't want to play the Voice of the Risen. When it gets another portal here, they're also going to get another of the thing. Yeah, the Strike of the Band. Go here. I don't hate the clockling. I don't hate the clockling. Drop the bomb. Okay. Huh. What an interesting situation the opponent is putting us in. I want to get that Chrono Break before this Ekko dies. So I kind of want to get this Chrono Break before the Ekko dies. That's that Chrono Break. So now when the Ekko dies, we'll be able to at least Chrono Break right back. Because the opponent's going to be able to kill the Ekko here with the drop the bomb. Right?
Ready, boy?
Sure. Like, obviously I'm going to block that, so...
We must tell our stories, lest they
So now the Ekko will die. Question is, do we actually Chrono Break? What if we say, okay, Ekko dies, and we're okay because we have the Chrono Break next turn where we just throw everything away with the Voice of the Risen? We could play this drop border, and just scared of playing this drop border, and then not having board space to bring back Ekko if I need to. Okay, so you see how the opponent is giving me this attack? Now it's making me want to go for it, right? So because the opponent is giving me this attack,
don't touch it. No.
I think we just go for the Chrono Break. At the same time, it's a little bit scary.
Man, I love this board.
Okay. Let's go for it. With 1 mana, I guess the opponent could have a haste spike. Right, so the opponent could have a haste spike. I don't think I care about it. We get the Ekko here. So we get the Ekko here because he died first. This guy stays alive. All of these other guys have 3 HP, so none of them really die. We'll go like this. We get another predict. We have Rider Negation next turn to protect against a lethal. And we should be in a good spot. Yeah, you definitely want to block there. The opponent has played Condensed this turn, So yeah, they know that in the next attack, like the more that they tapped out of mana and also gave us the units, then you obviously make the Chrono Break a lot better, right? Maybe I got a little bit too greedy, not playing that Chrono Break right away after I blocked and letting them develop the Condense, but I feel like the opponent was gonna get greedy for it, so GG. In this matchup, we're gonna get Pantheon Yuumi and 1 Bane. So that makes sense. You get the tumble from the Bane, right? That is a good reason to play the Bane. I don't hate it. I like this Ekko and Chronomancer start. And yeah, I'm not opposed to this. This actually seems pretty good to me, right? So we can go Chronomancer next turn. So we can go Chronomancer next turn. The Voice of the Reasons could be good as well, because obviously we want to kind of like aggro them down eventually. And it's gonna be really easy for us to level up this Ekko, right? We only need 1 more predict, and here we go. We get the Ancient Prep.
The possibilities are endless.
We
Sure.
tend to fire and hope for her return.
So Ancient Prep. We'll go here.
For her alone.
Oh, okay.
Injustice is
Why just give me that unit for free? So now you need to commit another unit.
I will die when I am ready.
So you need to commit another unit. That was interesting from the opponent. I don't know that I agree. I don't know that I agree. So we're just gonna go Ekko. We can level up Ekko, right, with the Scrying Sands and the Pyropresence, or even this.
When the time comes, bury me.
Okay, you give a Spell Shield.
Will gaze upon you forever, my friend.
So let's go
Never
Ekko.
had luck, never needed it. Easy to say with that Z drive of yours.
You go for Ekko. They could have like a single combat, right? That's the only thing I can think of that they could have, like a single combat that could actually kill this Ekko with the Scholar. Because we would have needed to do, we didn't have the spells to actually stop it. Now we do though, now, right? Now we have the Quicksand, so we can go Voice of the Risen,
Tell our stories, lest they be
Quicksand, Scrying Sands, and Pyropresence. If this is a Cataclysm, opponent's gonna get a like mega punish. Like mega punish. So if there is a Cataclysm, they get mega punish, right? The Quicksand just saves me because I can go Quicksand, I can go Scrying Sands for the Spell Shield, then Quicksand. Yeah, you see that? So now check this out. We're gonna go. Let's let it go.
had a future.
And then here we go Scrying Sands. Doesn't matter. We're gonna predict it away. We go Quicksand. We go for a Presence. Let's get the Time Trick. And now Ekko is gonna level up. So the Ekko levels up. The opponent does get the Cataclysm back as well. Like the opponent will get the Cataclysm back here, right? Because this got the Cataclysm on it. So I'm okay with this. We lose the Ekko, but the Ekko already leveled up, which means that these cards are gonna just completely ruin their day. Actually, Ekko doesn't even die because it goes negative. Ha! So remember how we did Quicksand -4? This only adds +3. You can go negative if you didn't know. Attack power can go negative. So the Scholar was actually a -1. So when the opponent added +3, he only went to 2 instead of 3 because he was a -1. I like this Rite of Negation just in case. That will keep this Ekko alive. And then we just need to find a Chrono Break. We don't get the Chrono Break, but I guess I'll keep the Clockland. Let's keep the Ancient Prep. Let's keep the Ancient Prep because we have the Time Trick to predict anyways. I like the Ancient Prep. So we can go Time Trick. That would allow me to predict into what I need to. The opponent does have another Cataclysm, so they could kill this Ekko. But yeah, I think... I also forgot about it, right? I thought my Ekko was there. Even if Ekko died there, because we have the Voice of the Risen, all my units are just pushing so much damage, right? So we're able to kind of aggro down the opponent. Obviously, it helped out that Ekko didn't die. It let me get another time trick. But even if he died, I think we still win that game. Once we were able to have the Quicksand and Scrying Sands to punish the Cataclysm play. So, hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Ekko Jinx. I think there was a couple of misplays that I have made throughout the games, right? Like, there's some things that I could definitely play a little bit cleaner. But you understand the idea of how this deck works. You just kind of go really early on with your predicts, right? So the Forsaken Bakai, the Chronomancer, the Ancient Prep, and the Presence, you want to have all these cards early on so that you can level up the Ekko as soon as possible. And then once you have the Ekko level up, opponent needs to be able to answer the Ekko right away. And even if they can answer the Ekko, now you have all these Chrono Breaks in your deck that you have good chance of drawing or predicting into for the rest of the game. So ideally with this deck, I want to level up Ekko as soon as possible first so that we can get those Chrono Breaks in our deck right away, and then we can focus on stuff like Jinx and Voice of the Risen to be able to present a lot of damage into the opponent. So that's usually the general strategy that I try to employ with this deck and how I make the decisions of what cards to predict into, because that's really the hard part of this deck. Understanding the matchups and where you need to have certain cards and what you need to predict to. I still don't know that perfectly, to be honest. There's still sometimes that I feel like I predicted the wrong thing, or that I should have just skipped the predict and increase my odds of drawing the answer. But it's one of the things that you learn as you play that Ekko Jinx deck more and more. In terms of mulligan, with that in mind, right, like I said, these are the best cards that you can get. Bakai, Chronomancer, Ancient Prep, and even the Presence, right? Like the Presence is not bad because it's a cheap 0-mana spell. So sometimes it lets you be able to like play Ekko on curve and then be able to have the Presence as your fourth predict, right? So let's say that you have Forsaken Bakai on turn 1, then you play Chronomancer on turn 2, and then you play a second Chronomancer on turn 3. That's only gonna leave you with 1 mana, which is either gonna be the Presence, the Scrying Sands, the Ancient Prep, or another Bakai that can help you get that, right? So ideally, it's not hard to get your Ekko leveled up right away on turn 4, and it's not bad to play him right away, even if you're forcing the opponent to have to use removal, right? The only times that I'm a little bit more hesitant is if the opponent has very obvious cheap removal, like if they're playing Aftershock, or even Shock Blast can be a little bit annoying to deal with, so just be careful of playing against that sort of removal. But otherwise, just play your Ekko, force the opponent to answer it, and kind of go from there. Once you have that early mulligan figured out, you want to transition to the mid game, to the late game. And in the mid game, that's where you have your Ekko leveled up and you try to develop your Voice of the Risen, right? So this is kind of where you go Voice of the Risen and are able to buff up your whole board and try to beat the opponent with the Chrono Breaks. If that ends up not working out, or if you just whiffed and don't get the Chrono Breaks, that's when the Jinx comes into play as an additional way to actually present lethal by being able to allow you to burn the opponent out. And that's where Jinx really shines, just burning people up. So yeah, that's kind of the general idea with the deck and the general strategy and mulligan tips. Hope I was able to teach you a thing or two on how to pilot this deck. If you liked this video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.